guys, welcome back to another Camp Enchanted! I am super excited to be here once again telling you that the summer edition of Camp Enchanted is almost here. This edition will start on the 21st of July and we will keep camping until the 27th of July. So again, it is a 1-week edition, like every summer edition so far. This is the 3rd year we're doing this, so I will not be going through every single badge you can actually earn. If you would like that, in the description video down below is a playlist of every single Camp Enchanted video ever, including the original announcement, but every other announcement that I explained new badges in. And there is also a link down below to a Google Drive where you will find the camper's guide that has every badge in it and what you have to do to earn it. This year around there will be no new badges, not in summer edition. However, we have something else exciting to introduce this year. So grab yourself a drink, grab yourself a snack, and let's get into it. Like I said, this readathon will be hosted from the 21st until the 27th of July. Everything that you do in that week will count towards a badge if you can fit it in. During this week, we will be hanging out here on YouTube with daily reading sprints that I will be releasing a schedule for a bit later on, a bit closer to camp itself, as well as on the Discord. There is chats there is chats about every single badge, and we're all sharing our progress there. That is also where you get rewarded and actually get the badges. So if you want to join for the digital badges, make sure to join the Discord. And the link is again down below. The links of everything I will talk about today will be linked down in the description for you. Next to the daily reading sprints, I will also be daily vlogging. So you can expect a video from me every single day in camp, as well as reading sprints. And we have a group book. This edition we will be reading Summer Vamp by Violet Chen Kareem. This is the group book. So with this book you will be joining a buddy read, which is one of the badges. So if you want to get that one, get into this. It's a graphic novel and I'm excited about this. Maya signed up for this camp thinking it would be a cooking camp, but apparently it's a camp for vampires. It sounds great to me, so I hope we will all be enjoying it. At the end of camp there will be a live show for this book to discuss it in the full. So I hope you'll join us. I hope so. You guys voted on this for the Discord, so you should be interested. This came out the most. Like I said, there will be no new badges this year, but I have a good reason. Because this year I am finally able to introduce to you the new levels. And these badges will help you identify your specialty and show them to others. These levels are basically a deep dive in all existing badges, or most of them at least. There are always some exceptions, aren't there? So the badges as we know them will stay. However, if you have earned that badges, which I from now on will be calling the entree badges, the entree level, You can then move on to the egg level. And that will make you do the same but more times. After that, if you have earned the egg badge, you can then earn the caterpillar badge. It will make you do the same, but even more times. If you have earned the caterpillar badge, you can then earn the chrysalis badge, which makes you do the same thing more times. And then finally, after that, you are able to work on the butterfly badge, which makes you do the same thing a heck ton of times. That is the master level. Then you are the expert at that particular thing. And there are no higher badges before that. For most of the current badges, that means you have to do something, read a certain book once for the entry level. You have then read those certain type of books 10 times for the egg level. If you want the caterpillar level, you should be doing the same thing 25 times. If you want the chrysalis badge, you have to do it 50 times. And if you want the butterfly badge, you better read 100 of that specific type of book. That will be for most of the badges. The levels are the same for most of them. Obviously, there will be some exceptions, like with everything. These badges are based on the life stages of a butterfly, because I felt like we need something naturey in there. That is the whole point of Camp Enchanted. Getting back to nature, read, do your hobbies, invest in you, while making friendships at the same time, and hopefully making the world a better place. So I hope you like the levels, and I hope you like deep diving in the books types you love, in the hobbies you love, in the things you love to do to earn that Master of a Butterfly badge. Not every single badge has the levels either, because I don't know what to do with them yet, or it's just not possible. The badges with no levels so far are the participation badge, simply because that is the new badge I make every single year. For this year, this is how it looks. Every summer we get a new participation badge, and if you participate in one of the camps from now on, the summer edition until the next summer edition, you will earn this badge. And it changes every year. So there is just no reason to do them in levels, because it is just your proof that you participated in a camp, that you went to camp this year. We already have the Enchanted Camper badge for the amount of times you went to camp. So there is no need to make this a level. And then the other two are the Herbalist badge as well as the Pittoresque badge, because I'm just not sure what I want to do with those. I think collecting 100 different kind of herbs is a lot. And I'm not sure if that is even possible in every single country, because some countries grow more herbs than others. So I'm not sure which direction I will go with that, because, you know, I have to think about that for a bit longer. So far there are no levels for that, as same with the Pittoresque badge. I have to figure out how I want to do that with those kind of levels. So if you have thoughts about that, please leave them down below or in the Discord. I would love to hear them. And you might make these levels happen faster. Then there are a few badges that do have levels, but do not follow the 1 10, 25, 50, 100 capacity. I had to change them a bit for certain badges. So let's get into those. The Enchanted Camper badge currently does not really have levels. You need to go to a Camp Enchanted 5 times for this badge. We're doing this 3 years now. Most of the years had 4 editions, but not all. So I think we're around 10 editions that we have organized so far. I'm not sure. I should have checked because I want to make this level at certain editions. So I want to make a next level at the 10th edition and then at the 15th or the 20th, depending on how much we're doing every single year. So this will get levels, but on a later stage, and they will not drop all automatically. They will just drop whenever we hit a certain amount of camps. So that if you have been to all of them, you can earn it and immediately, and if not, you have to earn them by going to a bit more camps later. The Book Dragon badge is the most asked for badge, so obviously it had to get levels. However, we start with reading 5 books in one camp. And this badge is made for people who read loads. That's the whole intention of this badge, but it has to be hard, but still realistic. So, because I don't know how many camps I will be organizing in the next couple of years, I can't really tell you to read 5 books in one camp edition 20 times. So what I've decided to do is the entry level stays the same. You need to read 5 books in one camp edition. If that camp edition is only a weekend long, you need to read 5 books in a weekend. If you do it in a summer edition that is a week long, you can take a week to read 5 books. The egg level will be to read 50 books overall in any camp edition. So again, only the books you read in camp will count. But you can take as many editions off camp to read those 50 books as you like. Then the caterpillar level will be 75 books. If you read 75 books overall in the camp editions, you earn this badge. The chrysalis level will be 100 books, and for the master badge, for the elite level, for the butterfly level, you will need to read 250 books during camp. You again can count all camp editions, but you need to have read 250 books. Wow, on Camp Enchanted. So yeah, it's a lot, but that's the whole point. You're a book dragon. You read loads of books. For the snack badge, you already had to share 5 of your favorite snack recipes in the Discord. So it felt a bit off to start with 10 for the egg level. So I changed it to 15 recipes, 25, 50 and 100. And you don't have to share them all in one camp edition. You can share them overall in any camp edition. And it's not meant as a spam. This is not meant as look up 25 recipes and just spam them in the Discord. That is not the point of this badge. You will not get the badge if you do that. But if you have made something you really loved recently and you save that recipe to share on camp, it will count. If you're making your favorite snack on camp and you share the recipe, how you did it, with a picture of you doing it, it will count. And if you have done that 100 times during any Camp Enchanted edition, you will get the butterfly master badge. Hydration badge, for this, it is kind of the same as the enchanted camper badge, because for this you need to hydrate every single day of camp. So obviously that is set for a certain amount of camps that you need to do it for. So this will drop if we hit a certain edition of Camp Enchanted, like the 10th, the 15th, the 20th. These you cannot walk backwards because we did not have the hydration badge back in the day. So you cannot count the backwards edition because you weren't tracking it. But every camp you have tracked your hydration and you hit it. So every camp you basically hit the hydration badge, you can count for the new level when it arrives. And then we have the board game and the gaming badge that were already made in hours. And the entry level was already 10 hours of either board gaming or playing games. So the egg level will be 25 hours. The caterpillar level will be 50 hours. The chrysalis level will be 75 hours. And the butterfly badge will be 100 hours of gaming on a board game or a computer game or PlayStation or whatever. And that were the exceptions of the rules. The whole camper's guide has been upgraded, so you can now find every single badge. After that, you find different pages with every single badge and the levels and the amount of times you have to do it for that. I have not converted the spooky badges yet. I will do that when spooky season hits, because now you can't earn the spooky badges anyway, and it was a lot of work. So you know the date, you know the group book, you know what to do, how you can, which badges, or what level you would like to get for which badges. You can figure that out now. So it is time for merch. Every camp I make bookmarks, and this time I made 2. This is how they look. I hope you enjoy them. I always make one for the year and the summer edition, so that's what I did, and I just wanted to make one summary one. You can order those on the Etsy shop, linked down below, as well with all the previous known stickers. The stickers that you're already familiar with, the stickers for the badges, the stickers with the cute characters, and the camping stuff. It's all linked down below. It's all in my Etsy shop, so you can just check that out if you like. Don't have to. You can still participate without bookmarks and stickers. It is just, if you have money left and you like to bedazzle, and you like the extras, you have the option to do so. It is not mandatory. The bookmarks will be a pre-order again, because I have to print them by the professional printer, and I only am going to print as many as I need. As usual, you can buy t-shirts, sweaters and notebooks in the Redbubble shop. It is linked again down below. Nothing has changed. It is the same t-shirts and sweaters as you could order in the previous editions, but just in case you want them, it is linked down below. And then the one thing that I'm super excited about, the one thing I couldn't tell you because I didn't want to spoil it, I ordered real patches. So normally you can order buttons as the badges. That will still be available. They're in the Redbubble shop. It's linked down below. And it's super cute. But I wanted the original patch, the original scouting, the original camp patches. This is what we got. This is the original Camp Enchanted patch. It's an iron-on patch that you can iron on your bag or your clothes. I would recommend stitching them in just to be safe. But we have them now. I'm not sure if I want them on my fake pocket or on my blouse. I'm not sure yet where I want to put it. But isn't it cute? I love it. We have original pages now. So these are in my Etsy shop. I have only ordered a couple of them. So when it's gone, it's gone. If there are a lot of people that wanted to get it and they couldn't, I can reorder, but it will take a while. And then this is the only one I currently have. But I will make sure that you can order one for every butterfly badge you own. We're only doing this for the butterfly level because this is special. And you only get it when you're specialized in your particular thing. So yeah. But I'm super excited. I hope you like it. I hope you're enjoying it. That we now have real pages. Real sewn on pages. I'm so excited. Or it's a little thing, but it's the thing. You all knew the levels were coming, but no one knew. So I hope you're excited. You're as excited as I am. But we got real pages now. And that's it. That is everything you need to know about this edition of Camp Enchanted. I hope you will join us. I hope you will join us in the Discord down below. It's a very safe community for all kinds of people. We have all kinds of people there. It's a very diverse group, so I hope you will join us. And I will see you on Camp Enchanted. Bye, nerds!